He's a senior business finance major who participated in today's event.
I mean, recently I just came back from New York, so I was thinking about like the people working at the airport and how they're not even getting paid. So I was definitely thinking about that and just thinking like, wow, they're real soldiers, they're still coming out. I mean,
the current shutdown is already the 5th longest in U.S. history. Shweta Rajmohan is a senior studying economics and political science. She works at the Center for the Political Future. Rajmohan says she heard some good news at today's Pizza and Politics event.
The government being shut down for 2 weeks it's not unusual per se because it has been shut down in the past for a month, but usually these things are like 2-3 days, so that is really tough just because it makes like airports difficult. It's like so many people are not being paid, national park services, but it's good to know that he feels like it'll be over soon.
Today, the Senate convened in Washington to vote again on advancing a measure to fund the government, but that measure would need 60 votes to pass, which means Republicans and Democrats would have to agree. So far, no luck there. For Annenberg Media, I'm Grace Song.
Award-winning director and cinematographer Richard Latkhani has released his latest project. Yanuni is a documentary that recounts how a leader from the Amazon became Brazil's first Secretary of Indigenous Rights. Rafael Postel sat down with Latkhani to learn more about the film.
Could you share a little bit about yourself and about the movie Yanuni, which is currently in the festival circuit around the world?
My name is Richard Latkhani. I'm the director of Yanuni, a film documentary that just premiered at the Los Angeles Brazil Film Festival on Monday night, which was also October 13th, Indigenous Peoples Day. I was really happy that they showed the film as opening night, especially because we had Juma Shipaya there, the indigenous leader from the Amazon, and her husband, Hugo Loss, who's an environmental soldier that works for the Brazilian government and basically destroys illegal gold mining camps deep in the Amazon. The reason we made this film was to have their voices elevated and amplified around the world. They're such incredible human beings who lead the way and are on the front lines of this climate war, a war that they're actually fighting for us. The Amazon's air that we're breathing here, we need the Amazon, and they are the defenders on the front lines, risking their lives every day. And I made this film because I wanted to reconnect people to what really matters, that we all depend on nature to thrive.
You filmed in some of the most remote and dangerous parts of the Amazon. What were the biggest challenges of living and working there?
Making this film was quite dangerous, but it wasn't just dangerous for me, it was very dangerous also for Juma and for Hugo, because their lives are at risk at all times. Juma had actually survived 6 attempts on her life. What we're trying to do is elevate her voice to a point where fame and success of the film and visibility can actually protect her. The biggest challenges of working in the Amazon were getting access and getting, the confidence, the trust from the people that I was actually someone that they could allow into their lives and communities. So in the end, the journey that I witnessed was remarkable, and it even turned into some sort of a love story between them, because this couple literally risked their lives every day to fight for the Amazon and their people in many different ways.
This past weekend, you received an Environmental Media Award. How does that recognition connect to the message you're trying to share through this film?
All these awards help give us visibility and credibility, and they elevate Juma's voice around the world so it can be heard around the globe.
Your work often spotlights courage in the face of exploitation. After everything you witnessed making Yanuni, where do you find hope?
The question of hope comes very often, and I've, been asked many times, don't you lose hope in the current climate that we are in? And I say no, because there is this incredible people like Juma and Hugo who risk their lives every day for the good of the planet, for the good of all of us. And that gives me hope, that people like this don't give up, that there are many people like this living in the shadows, under the radar, that are fighting every day for the common good. They are the superheroes of our time. And if I can shine a light on them to kind of give them the platform that they need to inspire people around the world, then this is what I will do.
And that's all we have time for on today's From Where We Are. Maricruz Villalobos executive produced today's show. Katie Havens produced today's show. We also had help from Jackson Mills, Cassidy Hudson, and Sarah Alvarez.
Our audio director is Leslie Bearstein Rojas. Our board operator is Grayson Solomon. Our live stream manager is Sebastian Grubaugh. And Derek Renfro composed our theme music.
Catch us live on YouTube at Annenberg Radio News Monday through Thursday at 5 p.m. Subscribe to From Where We Are wherever you're listening right now. Finally, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Annenberg Radio. I'm Karan Loda.
And I'm Mary Elizabeth. From all of us at Annenberg Radio, wherever you are, we hope you'll join us again for
From Where We Are. So Mary, you went to Pepperdine. What was it like to work on that story today?
Yeah, well, it was definitely amazing to talk to my fellow professors and classmates and honestly just have the platform to share how kind of crazy it is at Pepperdine when the conditions and the roads get so drastic from the rain. I mean, the conditions on the roads are already so unsafe, and with the rainy conditions, they just make it worse. So it was great really just spreading awareness to what happens at Pepperdine.
Thank you for working on that story. Thanks for hosting with me today.
Of course, thank you. I had a blast.